There's a lot more to overtaking than meets the eye. There are a lot of methods to overtake as effectively and quickly as possible, which can save you a lot of time on the track and help you beat all your friends. After watching this Racing News 365 video, you will know exactly how to overtake and what to look out for. Let's dive straight into the different overtaking methods and our best tips. You know the drill, you are faster than the driver in front of you, but you just can't get past them. Hugely frustrating. But don't worry, because this well-known overtaking method is the most common and works very effectively, namely braking on the inside for a corner. Here you can see that the faster driver is right behind another driver and they are approaching a sharp right turn together. Both drivers will have to brake before the corner. This offers the possibility to outbrake the other driver by pressing the brake pedal just a little later. This requires good timing. Let's see how the driver does this. As you can see, the other driver can't turn in because the faster driver is on the inside and can overtake. In this example, the brakes were relatively short and we speak of a short braking zone. You can also use overtaking on the inside in a long braking zone for a hairpin, for example, by braking later again. In this example, we see how the driver deliberately chooses to brake a little later than the driver in front of him in order to be able to overtake him on the inside. In addition to overtaking on the inside, it is also possible to provoke a mistake from another driver by increasing the pressure considerably. A small mistake is easily made, so you can take advantage of it. If you try to overtake in every corner, where you can't, you both lose a lot of time because you are busy with each other instead of trying to take the fastest lines on the circuit. However, it may be better to consciously choose to be patient with your overtaking and to drive right behind a driver and sometimes tap him lightly from behind. As a result, the driver in front of you feels the pressure and will look around more often and therefore be restless in the kart. If your opponent then makes a mistake and goes wider to corner, for example, you can immediately take advantage of this with an overtake. Often this is faster and more effective than trying to overtake your opponent in every corner when you are faster, so patience is a virtue. The goal is to get out of a corner as quickly as possible, which we also call your exit speed. In corner combinations with a consecutive straight, there are opportunities to overtake another driver by optimizing your exit speed. If you can get out of the corner faster than your competitor, this offers the opportunity to overtake. In this example, we see that the faster driver is right behind a slower driver, who defends his position by driving more on the inside. However, this causes the defending driver to end up wide at the last corner before the straight, allowing him to be overtaken. For example, the faster driver behind him drives more from the outside to the inside in order to be able to take more speed through the corner and thus improve his exit speed. The driver therefore comes through the corner faster before the straight and can overtake here. So it is important here to position the kart properly. Positioning the kart prior to a corner is hugely important for the efficiency of an overtake. For example, it can pay to know which way the next bend is going. In this example, you can see a faster driver approaching another driver. There is space here on the right to overtake the driver. However, the driver chooses to drive on the left side via the outside until the next corner. The drivers both arrive at the next left turn at about the same time, but because the faster driver is just in front of the other driver and is on the inside of the corner, he has the advantage and this is a successful overtake. In this example, it can be worthwhile to know which way the next corner is going in order to position the kart on the inside for the next corner. We all know that in general, you are fastest when you drive from the outside to the inside of a corner. However, this is not the case in the rain and offers opportunities to overtake a driver with completely different lines. We see a driver who wants to steer from the outside to the inside and follow the ideal dry line. As you can see, the faster driver drives a different line and can easily overtake. You can see that the driver doesn't steer too sharply here and is a bit further away from the inside of the corner. This driver does this in order not to turn in too sharply, but to generally keep the kart quite straight, which reduces the chance of sliding. When you take the racing line, you steer from the outside to the full inside of the corner, which makes you steer more and therefore increases the chance of sliding, which we see with this driver, for example. By keeping this in mind and driving the different lines than your opponent, you can try out which is faster to make an overtake in the rain a success. Did you like this video, and do you want to see more karting tips and tricks from the team at Racing News 365? If so, be sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the racingnews365.com channel. See you next time.